Close columnist Kim Komando helps you navigate services, hardware and content if you're ready to ditch the TV bill. Kim Komando, special for USA Today almost every month. I've told you about my experience with dropping our cable service and switching to streaming video. It's been a good experience with few downsides. I've never been tempted to switch back. In fact, I enjoy using streaming video so much, I'd continue to do it if there was no savings over cable. I've had a chance to wring out some of the gizmos I used to make streaming possible. While I could have used streaming without adding equipment, I have a smart TV that allows streaming with no accessories. I decided to use a separate streaming device. That's because the big deal with streaming is the ability to get the most content you can. More on cutting the cord. That might not be a goal for everyone I know. A smart TV has an assortment of apps that might be awesome. Need Netflix, Amazon and several others. But I didn't just want to make streaming as good as using cable, I wanted to make it better. To do that, I wanted a lot of different sources for programming, and by adding a separate device that offered more content, I could achieve that. Today I'll tell you about some of the hardware I can recommend as well as some of the for-pay sources for streaming that have proven worthwhile. Don't take this as a shopping list for you. You may want to spend less. Some of the sources I use may have programming that you don't care about. So take all this as a conversation, not some must-have list. After all, there is a cost, literally, to going beyond the bare minimums. For a streaming device, I ended up buying the Amazon Fire TV. You can go to Amazon and use those exact words to find one and read about it. It costs $70. Amazon also offers the lesser Amazon TV Fire Stick for $40. With either device, you can search for programming just by talking to the remote. It's not a gimmick. It works just fine and is much easier than laboriously typing in a search using the remote. You can do that, however, and there are a few times when it's the best choice. It offers an incredible number of programming choices, including the obvious ones like Netflix and Amazon Prime, many more than what my smart TV offers. But it also has a virtue that none of the other devices I've tested have. It just flat works. I've literally never had a screen freeze up and reload. That happened all the time just using my smart TV. The dependable nature of it is an enormous advantage since you want viewing to be seamless. If you asked me what streaming device to buy, I'd tell you the Amazon Fire TV. Now how about some of the programming sources that I find worthwhile? I'll just mention one. I highly recommend it for those who want to have access to some of the cable programming they lost when they dropped the service. For $20 a month, I added Sling TV, https://www.sling.com. I'll let you go to the website rather than ramble on about it. When you do go there, you'll see it offers of the cable channels as well as a lot of programming cable doesn't have. And if you don't mind spending more than the basic fee, you can add other programming including, important to me, added sports channels. It even will let you, as my wife did, add live foreign language TV channels. My wife is a fluent Italian speaker, and watching Italian TV helps her stay that way. Access to local TV channels is a big deal, and you won't get the full lineup from streaming. Local TV is important if there's a big storm or some other local emergency. Your local stations, both radio and TV, are a terrific source of information. Besides, there may be local programming you enjoy. I'm lucky. I live close enough to TV transmitters here in Atlanta to get all the local channels just using normal rabbit ears. Don't pay extra for indoor antennas that claim to be special digital antennas. There's no such thing. It's just a marketing gimmick. Here's what I recommend. Pick up a $8 set of rabbit ears, poke them out of sight behind the TV and see what you can get. They'll work fine for many of you. Some, however, will live too far away for them to be worthwhile. If that happens, then you will have to decide whether you can live without local channels or whether, if you can't, you want to install a bigger antenna, maybe even an outdoor one. Good luck with that if you are in my boat. My wife won't allow a big outside antenna, and since I'm deathly afraid of her, that ended that. Help desk, will streaming TV feed race fans' craving? Question. Thanks for the article on Amazon Fire TV. As far as TV, we have Netflix and stick to a dozen HD channels for educational, reality, auto shows. I am a car nut. Often, there are international races only streamed on somewhat obscure websites. I have not been able to determine if I can easily stream through Fire TV, Fire Stick, or others. If it matters, we are longtime Amazon Prime members. Sean McMullen answer. I have to give you my most hated answer. It depends. There is a browser available for the Amazon Fire TV, so, in some cases, you may be able to stream your car races. But that won't always be the case. At times, the website will either use a technology that won't work with your streaming device, or it just won't be available to people with internet addresses in the US. So you might not be able to stream it. Since this is such a wishy-washy answer, I'll take a guess. In most cases, using the browser, you will be able to stream the car races. But I do not offer any money-back guarantee. Bill Husted writes about technology. Contact him at techbud@bellsouth.net. Read or share this story. https://www.vcstar.com/stories/money/business/2018/04/19/technobuddy-streaming-has-plenty-offer-any-tv-watcher/459181002/